something about experiences. That I've realized very recently that none of these philosophical experiences actually really matter, because in the end they are just experiences. Good experience, bad experience, it's just experience. It belongs in the realm of time. They're all very limited. All experience is just a piece of time.
Right, they're all very
And
temporary and like
yeah,
fleeing.
and,
You know, when you wanna like when you go back to a place where you have visited like a year before, and you think like, all right, yeah, this is gonna be the same, you know, like
and
last year.
yeah,
It will
and
never
and
happen.
and we think that spiritual experiences are superior to other mundane
Mm,
experiences. Like if I'm craving pizza and I eat pizza now, that craving goes with like this,
yeah,
and now I'm even worse because I'm so full.
yeah,
Okay,
and still like
now it's
not really
now it's
satisfied.
bad.
Yeah,
Yeah, now it's bad.
yeah,
Almost. Yeah. And so this was a very small example. Every example of in life, when you're younger, you crave certain experiences. When then you get those experiences, you realize, oh fuck, this was so overhyped,
yeah,
and there's
yeah,
nothing nice in it. And then
yeah.
you chase new experiences. S- This is the situation. This is the same with spiritual experiences. We think that spiritual experience would be the last experience that we ever want, but
Mm,
that's not the case. You get one good spiritual experience, and
right.
then you want another good
Yeah,
spiritual
well, another.
experience,
Yeah,
and then you want to DMT,
yeah,
and this
uh,
never ends. So,
yeah. Yeah,
uh,
there are lots of
so the
stories like that. Yeah.
yeah,
For
and
people who went
I
way
think
too far, you know, that starved themselves to
right,
death because they want to experience another
yeah,
enlightened moment. Yeah,
and then nothing good came out of it. It was
yeah.
just another experience in your journal of experiences. And, so it is never about experiencing, man.
Mm.
This is just a
What is it
scam.
then about?
What do you think it is about?
I think it is about mindset. Yeah. Um, when we talk about experience, we chase not just new experience, we chase also old ones, and the ones we had, like when we go to back to a place. We had like a really great experience and we want to have the same. So we chase an old experience. But you will be disappointed. But if you have the right mindset and you know, all right, this experience is gone. And if you live a great experience in right now and you have the right mindset and you know this is going to be temporary and we will never have the same again, you can enjoy much more.
Hmm. But then life becomes only about experience, and life becomes robotic that I must experience. This becomes your mindset.
Hmm.
I must experience. I don't have any other choice but to experience and to give myself pleasure through experiences.
Mm.
And then you become dependent on experience.
Right.
What do you think?
Yeah. Well, in one way, it's absolutely true. Like we have no chance. We will always experience, you know, except when we are like in really deep sleep or something. Um, because we have this sensory organs, you know, and life is given to us. We don't ask for it. We just come here and then we start experiencing, and we experience our whole life.
Yeah,
So
it
I
is
don't
not. It is
think,
not possible to not. It is not possible
yeah,
to not experience, but to live just for the sake of finding fulfillment through experience. That is not necessary.
yeah, no, absolutely not. And that's when your point comes in. It's not about the experience. I think it's about the mindset. Because you know, also when you okay, take this as an example. Like there are these like so-called blue zones in the world. where the people live like really long, like over 100, and they're still fit and they play hockey or whatever. And they smoke and they drink. And it's not about diet. It's not about
Yeah,
the experience they make. It's about the mindset. Because they have
yeah.
live like really nice and happy,
Mm,
and they live a dream. That's what I hear like almost from like really from old people, from experienced people. I hear you gotta have like a goal, a motivation, a dream, anything. If you don't have that anymore, your body will decay faster. You don't want to go out of bed like people and who have a depression know that, you know. So I think
this,
it is about that. It's about the
uh,
mindset you have, uh, much more than
the
the
last thing,
experience.
yeah, the last point that you made about having a goal. This is very relatable for Indians who see their grandparents or grandparents get old,
Mm,
because for Indian parents, uh, when they're getting older, they think it is their responsibility to settle their children.
mm,
And once they're settled and once they're married, they think they 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 go out of they run out of reason to
yeah,
exist.
yeah, yeah.
Uh,
That's it.
that is
Yeah,
when their health starts to decline so much.
mm,
Just when all the kids are married and
yeah,
they're financially also doing well,
yeah.
their health declines like because of
Right.
this.
This comes.
I know
It's
so many
also
of my own relatives. Yeah,
yes, also very interesting because that in that way we could conclude that struggle helps you to live longer. If you have a quest, if you have like, you're not financially secured, you have this and that to do, and you struggle in life, but you want to get out of it, and this is the motivation, and you live.
but then the next question that comes is that what do you want to struggle for? What
Mm,
are you struggling for? Is it worth
mm,
struggling for?
right,
Okay, you live
right.
a long life, you live a healthy life, everything's well, you have a good mental health. But in the bigger picture, does it really matter?
Yeah,
What do you
people
think?
always, people could also, if they have a lot of struggle, they just think, okay, I give up, fuck it, and then the motivation is also gone, and then the body decays. So it is about mindset.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. And this is where the awe method comes in, the exclusive Mama's Ashram awe method.
Yeah, oh method, yeah. We made it. It's just for a revision. Let's revise. Marty, what's the first A?
First A, and I guess the most important A is acceptance. And it was such a crazy way for me to get there. When I was younger, man, if someone told me just accept it, I was oh no 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 no. But but yeah, it's very important. It's very big. Yeah. What is the second A,
Thanks.
Madhev? Enlighten us.
After you start to accept, you become aware. So awareness is the
Mm,
second A.
right. Awareness. And we had like a really nice um how was it? Yeah, acceptance. Really simple. One sentence, and you understand why these A's are very important. Acceptance is so you suffer less. Awareness
Right.
is to enjoy more.
Uh, Enjoy
Okay,
maybe again,
example.
but yeah,
Example. example.
Yeah, because it needs to be clarified what we really
Yeah,
mean by enjoyment.
right. Okay. Example. You face a difficult situation and you were really like myself when I was younger, think like, no, we have to change it. We have to change it. It needs to be another way. So you struggle, you fight, and you suffer because you think, oh fuck, this is a shitty situation. But if you accept it, you can relax. You don't have to suffer for it. It doesn't mean not fighting anymore or not changing the situation anymore. But for now, just accept and you will be fine. You won't suffer from this point. And then comes awareness. Awareness, you have like sometimes you have like a really enjoyable moment. Yeah. It's chilled. It's all good. And then something comes in and it takes this enjoyment away. But if you're aware enough that you're still alive, you can still breathe, you can still walk, you can still talk freely, you can still sing or whatever. You know, this great example from the dead
Right,
sick man
right.
who says every weather is beautiful if you're dead sick. You enjoy more.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, beautiful, perfect. And another way to understand, another my words um,
It's
for acceptance and awareness are when you acceptance is accepting that the goal, the end, and the means are just mirages, illusions. I mean, the journey and the destination, not means and goal, because this can take that journey and the
mm,
destination
yeah,
are just overhyped. You know, the destination is overhyped. This is what happens in acceptance.
right.
And in awareness, the journey becomes the destination. You know, you start to enjoy, as you said, the journey
Yeah,
itself. And you won't be, and when the destination comes, you'll be tranquil,
yeah,
equanimous.
yeah.
So the journey itself becomes the
Tranquilo.
destination. And then uh, the W,
Yeah,
what
the
is it?
W. The W stands
The
for
last step.
witnessing. Yeah,
Yeah.
the last step. AAW, the OR method. W stands for West Side. No, it stands for witnessing.
Yeah.
And
Win.
um, or win, you
W
could
chat.
also say, yeah.
Yeah.
And I would describe it as, you know, these two A's come together, and you start to have like a meta perspective from there, and you're just witnessing, or you just, I would also say, you just live. You are here, you enjoy, you suffer less, and you see it all clearly. There's no other distractions, and you live and you witness what's going on. How would you describe it?
You're like exactly what you're saying, but uh, witnessing, how I practice witnessing is you see that all of this acceptance and awareness basically just evolves into witnessing. It becomes witnessing
Right.
that this shit is happening on its own, and
Yeah.
I am only seeing it. So you detach yourself so much from it, from even your identity, from this body, this mind, this speech, everything, that it's just happening. And I am only seeing it happen. And then it frees you so much.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. It does. Yeah. And I still live it, you know, every day. I contemplate about it, meditate about it. It's beautiful. beautiful method. It helped me a lot, and I will be probably forever grateful that we come together and manage to put this method into words and into action.
It's actually crazy how it just happened. Coincidentally, the three of us get together and talk about suffering, and I'm talking about my suffering, and you are talking about your suffering. And
Yeah. It was
well,
actually,
yeah,
it's actually, if we one day maybe we tell the whole story. There's also our guy, uh, Jorge. Greetings to Jorge. He was the third in the round. And
okay,
yeah,
yes,
it's actually a pretty embarrassing story of what kind of suffering we were talking about. But
yeah. Let's not
anyway,
go into that. Yeah,
yeah.
let's just.
Mamasashram, I am happy and free. Let's talk about deep shit, just you and me.